Hey, what's up YouTube? So, oh my god, my voice. I was gonna do some drawing and then I thought, I was scrolling through Tumblr and I saw this game and of course I was just... you know how I get with Junkrat, I just lost my mind. So, I wanted to play it and I thought, why not, let you guys see it as well and advertise the game because look at it, it just looks nice. Is that just me? Unfortunately, I do not have Evan here to do Junkrat's voice, so that's gonna suck. But let's just play it to see what it is, rather than hear a Junkrat voice that I cannot give. Okay. So now we're all settled on that nonsense. Let's just frickin' play this. And also thanks for the frickin' 3,000 subs, dudes. Like, my god. I didn't actually think I'd get there. I thought the channel would die by that point. But anyway, let's start this frickin' game. And like I said, don't expect a Junkrat voice, okay? Please. My name is Mako Rutledge. I bought a house with a farm lately. I wanted to live alone, so I thought the farm would be fine. Always been fond of animals, so I'd prefer their company. I was told this place was haunted, but I don't really believe in that sort of thing. I've only been here for a week, but it's nice. Except, well, tonight felt different, but I just assumed it was some kids trying to break something. So I went to scare them off and... I don't know any context about this game either, so this is quite cool. The air was chilly and the only sounds were wind and the soft scraping of rocking metal. I need like one of those frickin' expensive mics so I can lean in and do the voice. I stood in front of the barn and looked around to see if anyone was trespassing. The chickens weren't making any noises. The pigs were fast asleep and they were all where they needed to be. I couldn't find anyone or see any footprints. Everything looked like it had gone untouched. All the tools were there, and nothing was missing. After standing around for a few more minutes, I was ready to make my way back to the house. But I felt something. I'm smiling as I'm reading this. I'm like, where's the hayseed? I felt something watching me. The hair on the back of my neck stood on end. For a moment I thought I couldn't breathe. The air was thick and... I couldn't help but look at the scarecrow. I was told something about it when I was signing papers. I don't remember what it was. I don't really want to listen. Just wanted to move in. The whole week I've been here, I hadn't felt anything until now. I feel like it could see me. It just stood off in the distance, unmoving except for the wind making it sway. But the scarecrow's eyes started to glow and I could see it. Off in the distance, I could see it. It was staring right at me. I started to back away and head closer to the house. It didn't take my eyes off it. I needed to grab a gun. Should have grabbed it when I came out for the first time, but I assumed it wasn't that bad. Bad enough that I might have needed it. But this was... I tripped on the steps when I got too close to the house and landed on my back. I got up as fast as I could, but when I looked back to the scarecrow, it was missing. I stood up as fast as I could, my body cracking as I got up and quickly opened the front door and rushed inside. I locked the door behind me and ran to my bedroom to grab the gun. I reached under my bed and grabbed the shotgun. I took ammo from the side drawer and loaded it. Even when I'm scared shitless, I managed to load the gun up. I waited a moment for any sounds from outside. I closed my eyes for a brief second and... It was standing outside, the little smiley face. It was standing outside my window. I could hear a faint cackling. Then I heard it rustle outside, and for a moment it sounded like it tripped. But then it ran. It sounded like it was heading for the front door, so I quietly and quickly made my way down the hall. As quietly as I could be. I had my gun ready in case it somehow opened the door. My heart was pounding. You'd think something like this, what could be just a kid in a costume, wouldn't scare me. But every part of my body was aching and screaming about how terrifying this was. didn't feel like it was someone dressed as my scarecrow trying to pull a prank. I stared at the front door. I heard it open, but it was only ajar. It suddenly opened a little bit more, and I saw it. There's my boy! That's so cool. I shot at it once. Whoa, whoa, whoa there, big guy. Watch where you're shooting that thing, mate. I told you, don't expect a Junkrat voice. You're trying to kill me? Not that you'd be able to kill me. Hey, just listen for a tick. You want to make a mess of me? I keep the gun up in defense. This guy's a lot smaller than me, but I didn't know what he has on him. What are you? Try to shoot a guy, then ask questions, huh? Nice. You've seen me every day this week. You know what I am. Just your average old scarecrow. Scarecrows don't talk. You're one to talk. You're a person, but you hardly said a word to anyone that visited. You just grunted at him and asserted your dominance. I love that. I just noticed the little pig drawing on the wall as well. That's nice. See, nothing from you except the smallest grunt. What do you want? Why are you here? Oh, I just, you know, I was gonna try and speak you off the farm. It murmured. Worked the last few times. I was just gonna let you get all cozy and think there wasn't gonna be nothing scary here. Didn't scare you when you least expected it, but I guess I didn't really know about the chances of you having a gun. Anyway, big guy, you didn't even ask me for my name. That's pretty rude. Why do I have to know your name? I don't even want you here. I'm still a guest, though. Oh, you're my guest since I was here first. Not used to anyone staying this long after I try and scared him off. You're a pretty tough guy, though, huh? Last guy who lived here pissed himself on the way out. Nasty stuff. I kinda like you, though, so I guess it's a win on my part. A loss on mine. There's always a catch to a haunted house, isn't there? What was I talking about? Oh, right. My name. You gonna call me... What's that nickname you gave me? Harold? Harry? Haystix? I thought you would already have had a name. Oh, I do, I think. Don't remember. It's been a while. Hayseed. Oh, not bad. Could have been worse, I guess. Huh. I guess you're gonna be stuck with me then. Kinda wanted a friend anyway, I guess. Kinda lonely, eh? Scaring people away was fun while it lasted. I never said you could stay. You don't have a choice. I'm bound to this place. Can't leave even if I wanted. Great. If we have to live together. You're staying outside. Oh, you're no fun at all. I was here first and all that. You just think you own this place because you signed some fancy old papers. I've been here for years, way before you came along. You'll warm up to me in no time. I'm a real charmer. Well, was basically Junkrat, I guess. Basically. Get out. I want to sleep. Oh, I don't need sleep. What am I going to do while you're sleeping the night away? Whatever you did before I got here. You can't hold me accountable for anything I may or may not do to your corn while you're getting your beauty sleep. And with that thing ran out of our house laughing. It's been a long night. I'm just changing a setting here. So I think I set this... Nah, that's fine. Cool. I made sure the bedroom door was locked, but I was sure that thing had keys handy or was able to pick the locks. After a few moments, I managed to pass out. There goes the fucking door. There was uneven footsteps on the floor. I could see faded orange lights from behind my eyelids. Oi! Fucking goof. I open my eyes and see the scarecrow at the foot of my bed. What are you doing in here?
So, I was thinking.
Oh no.
I forgot to ask you what your name was. I don't remember what others called you.
I look at the clock and groan. It's 2 a.m.
Your name is 2 a.m.
No, I'm not in the mood for this. I want to sleep.
Sorry, it's just... Don't got a clock on me own or nothing out there anyway. Anyway, what's your name?
The scarecrow started to shift from foot to peg leg.
Come on, this is completely important. Very important to wake you up for at 2 a.m, yeah?
No, it's not.
Oh?
There was a brief silence.
I'll be back when the sun is up then. I'll get your name sooner or later, Mr. Unnamed Farmer.
He ran off again, leaving the bedroom door open. Guess there really wasn't much point in locking it. I sigh and lay in my bed for a bit, before I decide I can't sleep. I'll make this decision to go to the kitchen and get a drink of water. The air still has a chill to it. Not the same air it had been earlier when I went outside. This was just cold. I get a glass of water and drink it in a few gulps. Looking out the window, I could see the scarecrow, Hayseed, drawing in the dirt with a stick. Demon. Is that what he is? Maybe just a ghost. Or maybe he really is just a guy in a costume. That wouldn't make a whole lot of sense if he's been here for I don't know how long. Maybe I can find something around the house that might have some info on him. Or I could just ask him and see what he remembers. I put the glass away after rinsing it and walked back to my room. I lay down for the last time and slipped back into sleep. The sun is finally out when I wake up this time. I take a look at the clock and see it's 7 a.m. I stay in bed and think about last night. I must have had a nightmare because I swear that scarecrow. I see hay on the floor. When I tilt my head to look at the bedroom door, and I just groan in response. Of course. I move my legs and sit on the side of the bed. I close my eyes and stretch before getting up. Still need to start the day and take care of the animals. Maybe have eggs for breakfast. Considering I had a long night, I think I'll shower. I take a long shower and head back to the kitchen. Oh my god, Internet Explorer, no thanks. I decided to make a bowl of cereal instead of eggs. Eggs sounded nice right about now, but I wasn't in the mood to cook. Looking outside the window, while I sat at the dinner table, I could see that scarecrow juggling corn. He glanced at me for a moment, and when he realized I was awake and watching him, he dropped the corn. One of them landed on his head, then fell with the others. He ran out of sight.
Hey!
He came running into the dining room.
Good morning, big guy. Yeah, sure slept a while. Had to keep myself busy with stuff you had laying around. Hope you don't mind having broken pillars.
I do mind. But I just rub my face and sigh in response.
So, what's the plan for today, huh? I already took your corn. Don't think it was ready to be picked yet, though. Oh yeah, I was thinking about your name again. How about I just guess it, and you tell me if I'm right or wrong?
I'm not in the mood to play around.
Oh, come on. It won't take long, and I gotta call you something if we're gonna be farm mates.
I sigh again. Fine.
Yeah, alright. You look a bit like, Rudolph?
No.
Jacko?
No.
How about Sandy?
You're way off. It's
one more try.
Fine.
Is it? Road-Dog.
I snort. No. It's Mako.
Oh. Close enough.
I drink my milk from the bowl and place it in the sink. I love that little face, like the I done fucked up face.
Hey, so, we're farm mates now. We should get to know each other, right? Guess I could use this as a chance to figure out what happened to this guy. Shit. Didn't need to do that voice.
Tell me what happened to you.
Huh?
Why are you a scarecrow?
When a mommy scarecrow and a daddy scarecrow love each other, Vic.
Stop. Oh, this is great. And also the creator said in their post they made this in a week. I fucking applause to them, dude.
Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know how it got like this. I think I forgot everything. I think I was a person once.
Oh. So you're not just a guy in a costume?
Nope. I only remember waking up years ago. And I just sort of was like this. I don't know why. I remember waking up and someone moving into my house. And wow, did that make me angry. I live here and someone just walks in like they own the place.
I mean, they did buy the house, but I lived here first.
When people leave, I fall back asleep. At least I think I do. I've never gone to walk around this much before. So I'm actually kind of glad you stayed this long. Are you planning on leaving anytime soon?
Probably not.
Huh. You should help me look around then. I always wanted to see if maybe there was something around here that might help me remember.
At least we're on the same page. Alright. Just let me do your work. Do my work and we can search for something later tonight.
Okay, I'll just watch your work.
Freaking love this. This is a really nice game, actually. I don't know if you get choices or if it's just a visual novel. I'm not sure. I spent the day tending to the crops and feeding the animals while Hayseed played in the dirt. I think I saw him eat a few worms. Every time he'd eat one, he'd say, "Early bird gets a worm." I don't know why he eats them. I got a glimpse of a face underneath his mask a few times when he'd eat the worms. So now I know there's something hidden underneath there. Makes me wonder what he really looks like.
Hey, Mako. Wanna guess how many worms I ate today?
13.
Close! I ate 30.
Holy shit. I feel like he would act like this without being a scarecrow, to be honest. Wow.
I'm an expert
Worm catcher. You should have some for me.
to eat.
No, for fishing.
Oh. You ready to go investigate the house and find the deep, dark secrets in my past? I'll take that as a yes, let's go.
We tried to get to the attic as a last resort after we check all the nooks and crannies of the house, but the door was sealed off. Why did I say dork? Even using all my strength, I couldn't get it to budge. I had no keys that matched the lock either. Hayseed, could you get the... Oh. Never mind. I'll have to buy pliers when I go out to town next week. We'll just have to get in this room later.
Oh, but this is the only place I can think of that has to have something.
We'll get to it.
Just not right now, huh? I could try to get it open when you go to sleep.
No, you'd keep me up all night.
Right.
Hayseed growled in frustration.
I waited all day for this. I don't want to wait anymore.
Hayseed started banging on the door. Hayseed! He stopped abruptly and stared back at me in shock. Just wait. We'll figure it out tomorrow.
Aye.
He looked at the door and back down to me.
Okay.
We stepped down and made our way down the hall. The sun had gone down and the night was quiet. Just a man and his scarecrow. Oh, it's even got sad music. It's making me sad. It shouldn't because it's so silly. Okay. Even though I can't see Hayseed's face, I could tell that he was upset. I'm not sure if it was because I shouted at him or because of the attic. Hey. I'm sorry for shouting at you.
Sorry for getting impatient. It's just... I feel like I waited so long and it's just... right there.
Hayseed, how old are you?
Huh? Oh, well, I should be...
How long have you been like this?
I've been like this for 40-ish years. I don't know, mate. Everything's kind of one big blur. I guess you need to sleep, though. I'll leave you be and all that.
Hayseed.
Actually, can I stay in here tonight? If that's okay.
Well, it's your place too.
Thanks, mate.
I head to my room as Hayseed heads to the living room. These past 2 nights have been odd. Yeah, kind of. We got someone join saying, Carson Net Tune says, I just joined, what is happening? Well, how would you describe this game? Junkrat is a scarecrow, and he's sad because he can't remember about when he was alive, I guess. It's a strange game, but it's quite nice. And, yeah. He's kind of funny. Except his being what seems to be a walking corpse is strange. After I spent time thinking about Hayseed, I fall fast asleep. There's the soft thumping of a foot and peg leg on the floor. I pretend that I'm still asleep. I think Hayseed is watching me. I can see the glow of his eyes past my eyelids. God, this is a good game to play near Halloween, tell you that. I keep my breathing steady. His breathing is soft but ragged. The mask he's wearing makes his voice muffled. He must have had a hard time breathing with it on. I feel his hand touch my hair to move it out of my face. I try not to flinch. I hear the gentle clacking and squeaking of his goggles moving, like he's just examining me. This is probably the closest he's been with anyone in a really long time. His hand rests on the side of my face. It's warm. I would have expected him to be cold, but I don't know how much longer I can pretend to be asleep. True. If this was actually happening, just imagining this face, and you can see it past your eyelids when you're trying to sleep, I don't think I could, how long I could manage, actually. He moves his hand back to my hair when it starts to fall into my face again. He's petting me. After what feels like minutes upon minutes, he left. I'm not sure if he realized I was awake. I fall back asleep. Oh. The birds woke me up this morning. I did my usual routine of showering, changing, and then walking to the kitchen to eat. On my way to the kitchen, I saw Hayseed sitting on the couch staring at the empty fireplace. I leave him be and make my way to the fridge. I pull out 4 eggs and crack them open, putting them into a pan. Hayseed walks in and stands on the side of me, peeking over my shoulder.
What you talking about, Mako?
Scrambled eggs.
Oh. Could I try some? Haven't tried eating real food since, you know.
I just assumed worms were part of your regular diet.
They're just fun to eat, so.
I guess I could give you a little bit. Do you even need to eat?
Not really. Just want to try it out. Don't remember what food tastes like.
When I make the eggs and some toast, I put the plate down in front of the seat for Hayseed. I sit in my own chair and start eating. Hayseed stared at the food like he wasn't sure what to do with it just yet. I'm just reading the comments. Carson's like, I thought it was a girl OC or something. Yeah, no, it's like an AU where Mako's a farmer that's moved into this place, and fucking Junkrat is a scarecrow that's been there and doesn't remember who he is or anything. I don't know if it's gonna get a bit road ratty, I'm not sure. I didn't read anything about it. You can eat it, Hayseed.
Oh.
He picked up the toast and lifted his burlap mask up to show his mouth.
A boy's got little fangies.
He had crooked yellowing teeth and stitches on the corners of his mouth. His tongue was glowing. He took a bite out of the toast and sat for a minute.
I can't taste it.
He put the toast down and grabbed a handful of eggs and shoved them into his mouth. He choked for a minute and coughed some of it back up. Oh. Oh, so Carson says we're getting Junkertown in less than a week. Well, boy, I already played Junkertown because I've got it on PC and PS4. So I get to play. I played a bit of Junkertown on the PTR. It's fun. I like it. I like seeing where my boy lives. My precious, precious boy. Hayseed.
It was worth a shot. I'm sure it tastes good. Sorry about it. Coughing up eggs on your table.
He put the plate, he put the plate away, I think so, and wiped the eggs he spat out onto the trash can. After wiping his hand on his pants, he walked back out to the kitchen. Looking down at my food, I was only able to take a few bites before I decide I can't eat and throw the rest out the window. I continue the day like normal. I work and take a few breaks. I didn't eat lunch and just watched Hayseed pick at some worms instead of eating them. I sat on the porch in my rocking chair. Before I knew it, I passed out. Is his face gonna be in my face again? I hear rustling and open my eyes. Hayseed looks away from me, pretending like he wasn't watching me sleep. What does that mean? I don't bother him about it, and act like I didn't notice he was watching me. You ready to head inside?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Let's head in.
I stand up and stretch before walking through the front door. I keep the door open for Hayseed and he graciously bounces inside. I make dinner for myself as Hayseed stays seated back on the couch. After I eat, I do the dishes and get ready for bed. Hayseed follows me back to my room. He's sad. He's a sad scarecrow boy. Makes me sad. Did you need something?
Ah.
He shifted his stance and picked at the stitches where part of his arm was missing.
Do you mind if I, use some of your stuff to make me an arm?
I guess there's no harm in it. Hayseed's glowing eyes seem to shine brighter at that.
Thanks, mate.
He ran off and slammed the front door on his way out. I'm sure he just used a spade or something, right? I should have asked what he wanted to use first. I sigh and sit in bed. I decide to read a bit tonight before sleeping. Just a few more days and I'll go into town to get those pliers. I feel a small pang of nervousness at the thought of what we might find up there. I realize I wasn't even reading anything and set the book down. I turn off my lamp and lay down to rest.
Tum.
Look at this little light. I find this adorable but sad at the same time. I feel like I shouldn't get so invested in a little game about a hayseed rat, but you know, it's my favorite boy.
Mako.
Shuffle.
Hey. Mako.
I see Hayseed standing at the side of my bed. What is it?
Can I lay in here? I'll just lay on the other side, so of you. I won't make any noises or nothing.
I suppose so. Hayseed beamed and rushed over to the other side of the bed. He hopped on without using the covers. Dirty boy don't need no covers. Oh, look at him! I find that adorable.
Thanks, Mako.
I'm gonna have to use the fucking scarecrow skin a lot more now because of this. This is adorable. I'm sorry. I need to pretend that I don't find this cute.
Hey, Mako. What do you think we're gonna find up there in the attic?
Probably just dust. Oops.
Why would someone keep a room locked up all that tight like that if they were just saving dust?
Good point. Any reason why you wanted to stay in there?
Well, I was messing with parts outside. Starting an arm and putting stuff together. I think I remembered something. I didn't want to be alone.
Oh, no, it's getting more sad and emotional. This game isn't meant to be sad and emotional. God damn it, dude. It's gonna make me sad. What do you remember?
I remembered this room belonged to me mum's. I was hoping being in here would help me remember a little more stuff.
Oh. Oh.
It just feels like your room. I'm not really getting anything. Is it okay if I just stay so I'm not alone?
Yeah. Morning comes and Hayseed already left the bed by the time I woke up. Again, I do my usual. This time I skip breakfast and go straight outside.
Oi, Mako! I got you some worms and put all neat and tidy in a bucket for you.
Thanks.
You still tired, big guy?
Little bit.
You should learn to take more naps.
That is... I do love me a nap. Wouldn't get any work done if I did that.
Maybe I could do it for you.
I'm not sure about that.
Well, then let's work together today. You get one side of the farm and I get the other. Ready? Go!
So enthusiastic. Hayseed hobbled off before I could say anything. I guess we're doing this today then. We worked on opposite ends of the farm. By the end of the day, we met with each other. Hayseed was covered in dirt and had sticks poking out of his mask. It looked like he tore open one of the stitches keeping his mask together. It seemed like he was holding together fine, though.
I bet I did more work than you did.
Doubt it.
Oh, so cruel to me. So, when are we gonna get those pliers?
I think I could make a trip into town tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah. I was trying to wait till I had to go get feed for the animals in a few days, but this is pretty important. I almost felt a vibe like Hayseed was ready to start crying. Oh no! He must have had a lot of pent-up emotions right now.
Thank you, Mako.
You're welcome, Hayseed.
You're probably gonna eat dinner, huh? Let's get you inside, you geezer.
I make dinner for myself, just something small. Then I head to take a shower and get ready for bed. When I come out of the bathroom, Hayseed is already sitting on the end of my bed.
I'm gonna try to see if I can maybe sleep, if possible.
Alright. I sit in bed and lay down next to Hayseed. I lay so I can look at him, since he likes to watch me, it seems. I feel like it should bother me that he's still dirty. He did seem to rinse off while I was away, but honestly, it doesn't bother me that much, so I won't bug him about it. I think it's gonna get a bit road ratty, my boys. His eyes clink and it's probably good I haven't play this because he'd get bored halfway through. His eyes clink and tick as he examines my face. Hayseed, why'd you stare at me so much?
I like your face. I like you. And sometimes I just want to make sure you're still there breathing.
I like you too, Hayseed.
I'm glad.
I close my eyes and drift off to sleep. Oh, he can't sleep because he's a corpse thing, whatever he is. Morning comes and I can't find Hayseed in the living room. I call for him outside and he doesn't come out from anywhere. Oh no, I'm gonna get sad. This is gonna make me sad. I wait for about 30 minutes to see if he'll pop up and say hi, but after I don't see him, I make my way back to the truck. I wait just a moment longer and drive away. It takes about an hour and 30 minutes to get to town. I walk into the hardware store and pick out a pair of pliers. The entire time I'm gone, I feel anxiety wash over me. What if he vanished? Is he limited to how long he can stay here? I try to think about something else. When I get to the cashier to buy the pliers, I rummage through my pocket for money. When I pull it out, I find a small note that says, "Please pick up some flathead screwdrivers and maybe some oil. Also, I like some copper," and the list continues with things I don't even know. It ended with, "Thanks, Mako. Hayseed." I smile at the misspelling of my name. I ask the cashier to put the pliers to the side while I go grab some more items. I grab what I can find on the list and buy everything. When I leave the store I go to the next one to buy feed and then I head home. I make it back to the farm and check around for Hayseed again. I was about to shout his name until...
Mako! Yeah, sure, we're gone a while. Almost made me think you weren't coming back till I remembered you left your animals here. Well, and all your clothes and personal belongings. Did you get what I asked you?
Yeah, as much as I could find.
Thanks, mate. So, you got the pliers, didn't you?
Something fucking devastating's gonna be in that fucking attic, isn't there? I pull the pliers out from the back of the truck and show them to Hayseed. He beams brightly and rushes over to grab them.
What are you waiting for? Let's go destroy that door!
Hayseed and I make our way to the attic door. I unpack the pliers and start working on the door. After a lot of trouble fighting with the door, I manage to break it open. We spot a we spot a trunk at the edge of the room. Spot a trunk at the edge of the room. It's the only thing we can find other than dust and webs. Hayseed laughs nervously and slowly walks over to the trunk with caution.
What do you think is in here?
Hayseed sits next to the trunk and I walk over to sit with him. Dunno. Guess we'll have to open it and see.
Do you think it's locked?
Dunno.
What if it ain't got nothing to do with me and it belonged to someone else that lived here?
Well, we got this far. Are you scared?
Little bit, yeah.
Hayseed let out a slow breath and put his hands on the trunk. He lifted it and the trunk opened up. I put my hand on Hayseed's back as he opens it up all the way. Dust flies throughout the room and I try hard not to cough. Hayseed starts rummaging through the trunk. Inside there's old pictures and newspaper reports, along with some rusted tools and an old pair of gloves. Hayseed grabs a picture of a family and stares at it. Oh god, is it going to be his family? My heart, dudes. My heart can't take this. Hayseed. I get to look at the picture and see two women and a small boy that look to be maybe about 6 or 7 years old. He has his tongue sticking and a small shovel in one of his hands and a bucket in the other. It looks like one of the women is about to scold the boy. Probably for being covered in dirt. Hayseed's eyes creak frantically as he examines the picture. He lets out a small whine and hands me the picture as he looks through more of them.
Those are me mums, I know it, but I don't remember that picture. I think that's me, but...
He pulls out another picture, this time with what looked like a teenager playing with some sparklers. He hands me that picture as well and keeps looking.
That's me, but I don't remember.
Hayseed lets out a frustrated noise and keeps looking. He goes through picture after picture before he finally decides to grab one of the newspapers. The headline reads, "Young man goes missing after a fire is started in family barn." Missing? We read about how a young man, presumably Hayseed, had a bad reputation with some of the neighbors and had got into some hefty trouble. That is when it was assumed he burned to death and they just couldn't find the body. Hey. Hayseed goes completely still and his mask stops glowing. Oh god, this is making me so sad. Hey. Everything happened so suddenly. The fire came in from the barn door, something in there, and it was lit. I try to scream, but no one hears me. I climb to the top of the barn and head towards the open window at the top. I don't know what to do at this point, so I jump and try to land on some hay down at the bottom. I barely make it, but I manage to land. When I turn to take a quick look at the barn, everything goes black. I don't know what's happening to me, but I'm scared. I hear warped voices at one point, but then my body feels light. I can't see anything. I try to call for Mom, but I can't even hear myself. I finally wake up, and I'm high up on planks. I let out a raspy breath. My throat is aching and sore. I lift my head up, and it feels heavy. Everything is orange. I see my house. The lights are on, I think. It's so far away from me. I try to shake myself down, but I only end up burning my arm. I keep trying until I finally manage to fall down. I land face first into the dirt and try to regain just a little bit of strength to move forward. I try to call out one more time, but I realise my mouth is completely stitched closed. Slamming my fist into the dirt, I try to stand up and notice my leg is a peg leg. I don't understand. There's no way either of my mums would just leave me up there. And what happened to my arm is missing. There's nothing to replace it. I try screaming. I can't stop panicking now. I stand up and limp toward the house. Maybe I'm just dreaming. Maybe I'm just dreaming. I finally reach the door after what feels like hours. I slam the door with the hand I have left. Someone opens it, but it's a man. An old guy with a balding head. He takes one look at me and heads to grab a gun from above the fireplace. In a panic, I grab at him and throw him to the ground. I don't know why, but I wanted to kill him. I don't know why he was here. He's in my house. I don't know him. Before I can really ponder on it, I crush his skull. I hear footsteps behind me and a voice saying something. I turn around, and it's an older woman, with grey hair and a nightgown on. But I don't know what happened after that. I'm back on the perch again. I do the same as before. I get down, walk to my house. This time, though, I look around. I look inside before I do anything. There's a young man all by himself with a small dog. I decide to scare him. I'm on my perch again. My mouth isn't closed this time. How did that happen? I have a vague memory of seeing myself in a mirror, screaming, and then tearing the stitches open myself. Another person is in my house. I'm on the perch again. Another person. Back on the perch. This time I hear talking.
You know, they say this place is haunted. Just saying, this ain't a place I want to live in is all.
You're not the one living in it.
Fair enough. Enjoy your new home, Mr. Rutledge.
It's night time. I waited awake just to scare this guy. I see the new owner walking around with a flashlight. I start my routine of scaring him, make him run inside. I sneak past his room.
Shit, I tripped. Not apart from the time, but I opened the front door and
Hayseed. I took his mask off. I don't think he would have wanted it, but I couldn't read him through the mask. He's been out cold for several minutes. I sigh and place his head on my lap. He's bound to wake up sooner or later. After more time passes, he starts to move and open his eyes. Black ooze starts to drip out. Oh, my boy. My boy is just traumatized and destroyed. You okay?
Remembered some things. I think I was, killed. I was in that fire and all, but I got out. And I don't know what happened. Don't know how I got like this. Maybe one of me mums tried to resurrect me.
He gave a dry laugh and wiped the black ooze from his eyes.
You took me mask off.
Yeah, I was trying to keep an eye on you.
Did you find anything else?
I found just pictures of you as a baby. Small things like that.
Guess the newspaper was all we really came here for then, huh?
Hayseed glanced at the trunk. He sighed and made his way downstairs, picking up his mask on the way down. I look at the trunk one more time and close it after putting everything back inside. Guess we can look at this again later. Oh my god. I didn't expect it to make this sort of turn when I fucking downloaded this game. Oh boy. Hayseed is seated on the couch like usual. He's holding his mask in his hands. Hayseed.
You should really have a look and see what I've been working on though, Mako, whatever your fucking name is. I think you'd like it. Been working on it while you were gone, but it ain't done yet.
I suppose you wanted to drop the subject about the trunk then. Yeah, I'd like to see it, Hayseed. Please don't fucking kill Mako, please.
Hope you don't mind that I took apart your tractor or nothing.
That's expensive, and I'm angry about it, but now's not the best time. Aww. Hayseed puts his mask back on, probably for comfort.
Mako?
Yeah.
Thanks for helping me.
No problem, Hayseed.
You think I could get a hug or something, maybe? Not really much for affection, but...
Aww. I'm trying not to be a fangirl, and it's so difficult. Hayseed hugs me tightly as I squeeze him.
Wow! You really are a big fella. Thanks, Mako.
Oh. So yeah, this is notes from the author here. Had a lot of fun making this though. I hope you like it as much as I liked making it. Script by Blue-Eyed Bacon. Thanks for playing. Oh my god! So in the end, it was a visual novel rather than a game. But oh my god, it did take quite a turn, and I wasn't expecting it to last this long either. Wow, we've been like streaming for 45 minutes. I wasn't expecting it to be this long, but the story, like the twist in the story, is just really nice, and like I really enjoyed reading this. I won't say playing, I'll say reading. I really enjoyed reading this, and I honestly think I need to spread the word more about this game for people that haven't seen or played it, because oh damn, it's an experience. Like, it was an experience for me. I don't know if that's just because I'm a dirty Junkrat fangirl main or anything, but I fucking loved that. It was good. Oh boy. Didn't mean to stream for 46 minutes. I'm probably gonna watch this back and see how bad my... I wasn't trying really to do a good Junkrat voice, I was just trying to do something so I wasn't just doing my own voice. I'll have to see how that went. I should round this up. Balls. Alright, so if anyone's watching or watches this in the future, thanks for watching all the way through for this shit. Yeah. Hunter, I'm inspired to draw a Hayseed art of you and Evan. I like that, but I have one request, and that's I have to be Hayseed. I know he can do the voice, but out of the two of us, Evan is the Mako. Trust me. So the link to this game is in the description below. I'm also going to put a link to my Redbubble store where I have merchandise and stuff now that I'm slowly making t-shirt at a time. Like I've drawn a little L and stuff and other bits like that. And let me know in the comments what you would like next. Because yeah, we want to try and put more different stuff on this channel rather than just, yeah. I'll probably have to stick to comic dubs. That's all we know how to do. Okay, I need to get a better mic as well. I need to stop talking. It's been a really good game. Okay, good.